Streaming live across the country, tackling the topics everyone is talking about online. Share, engage, and interact. This is Newsfeed Now.
Hey everyone, hope you're having a great start to your Friday. We finally made it to the weekend. Glad to have you joining us right now. I'm Suzanne Bruner. I'm going to show you some of the popular stories online for Newsfeed Now, from a dementia patient booked on an outstanding warrant to an update on the kidnapping plot of the Michigan governor. But first, we have a lot to get to today. We're going to get you updated on Hurricane Delta right now, because landfall is likely in southwestern Louisiana today. Meteorologist Thomas G. Boyd joining us now with the very latest. Thomas, tell us, where is Delta at in its path? And also, much has changed since yesterday. Are we starting to see this pick up steam?
Well, we're not necessarily seeing it pick up steam, but it is definitely approaching the coastline. It's in the northwestern Gulf of Mexico, and by tonight we're going to be seeing a landfall in southwestern Louisiana. It is still a very powerful hurricane, a Category 3 with winds of 115 miles per hour. It's beginning to weaken, but I don't want to really use the phrase weaken all that much, because even if it weakens a little bit more upon landfall, this is going to be a significant storm, and we're already starting to see the impacts in southwestern Louisiana and eastern Texas, where some of those heavier rain bands are now making their way onshore. So the weather's only going to continue to get worse in south central and southwestern Louisiana as Hurricane Delta continues to approach the coastline. So a landfall at this point looking very likely in southwestern Louisiana at some point this evening around maybe dinner time, with winds of maybe around 105 miles per hour. It is going to be moving steadily, but I do want to make mention that it looks like the landfall is going to be very close to, if not right on top of, where Hurricane Laura made landfall about 6 weeks ago. So a very serious situation in southwest Louisiana. Our thoughts are definitely with those. It's a terrible situation where you're going to have two significant landfalling hurricanes in a span of 6 weeks. But from there, Delta is going to continue to move off to the north and eventually to the northeast, bringing the potential of very heavy rainfall and also the potential for severe weather across parts of the Mississippi River Valley, parts of Mississippi as well, and coastal flooding might extend all the way into coastal Alabama as well.
Can we talk more about that storm surge that the coastline can expect to see?
Well, just east of where Delta is expected to make landfall, storm surge values could reach upwards of 7 to 11 feet.
Wow.
So that's double the height of how tall normal people are. So you're talking about significant and life-threatening storm surge being a possibility just on the eastern side. And we could see storm surge really across the entire Louisiana coastline, and then coastal flooding of 1 to 3 feet will be as far possible east of the Mobile County and Baldwin County line over towards northwest Florida.
All right, Thomas, thanks so much for bringing us up to date. Definitely people need to take those evacuation orders very seriously. Many along the Gulf Coast who are still in recovery mode. As Thomas just said, they're still recovering from Hurricane Laura, and now they're having to brace for Delta. As I just mentioned, some mandatory and other voluntary evacuations were ordered earlier this week. We have Jake Chapman. He is joining us from the Lake Charles area right now. Hey, Jake, great to see you right now. First off, how is that area looking today, and what are conditions like right now?
Well, conditions right now, of course, rain and wind, but when we were out here earlier this morning, say around 4 or 5 in the morning, it was actually pretty calm out here. You wouldn't expect a hurricane to come in this way, but as you can see behind me, the wind is picking up, rain is picking up, as well as Delta is making landfall this way. And Thomas kind of hit the hammer on the nail on this one when it comes to this area, Lake Charles. They dealt with Hurricane Laura 6 weeks ago, and there's still debris scattered throughout the area, and now they got to deal with Hurricane Delta coming right here tonight.
What's the feeling out there like right now? Because it's just, you can't even imagine having to see this same area have to brace for another storm like this.
I mean, I've talked to several people here who live in the area and who are working as first responders in the area, and one person who does commercial work, commercial property work, tells me thousands of homes were impacted from Hurricane Laura, and they expect thousands more to be impacted by Delta. So really, it's kind of just a tough situation for the people here in Lake Charles.
Absolutely. So are things running kind of the same way evacuations did when Hurricane Laura was heading towards the coastline? I mean, how are folks preparing right now when it comes to evacuation and getting them to a safe zone?
Well, Governor John Edwards actually declared a state of emergency for Louisiana that went into effect Wednesday. And as you mentioned, there are voluntary and mandatory evacuations. I think there's a voluntary evacuation here in this area. If you don't feel safe, you're urged to evacuate. But if you do feel safe in your home, you're urged to board up your windows, your doors, and to shelter in place until the storm has passed. But right now we're seeing first responders. We actually have seen a few power crews out here that are right behind me that are gearing up, getting ready for the storm ahead.
All right, Jake Chapman with the very latest from Lake Charles. We appreciate your time. We're going to continue to track the very latest with Hurricane Delta. Tracking the tropics, we'll have live, up-to-date information as the storm inches closer to the Gulf Coast. You can watch that live stream right here on this website. In Michigan, several men are now facing charges for allegedly plotting to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Authorities say they even went as far as to watch her vacation home and build bombs. In a 15-page criminal complaint, an FBI agent wrote that talks of targeting the governor surfaced as early as June. Here's Kyle Mitchell with the full story.
Men accused of plotting to take her life.
I've said it many times. We are not one another's enemy. This virus is our enemy.
The governor thanking the law enforcement officers who worked on the investigation and gave a warning to those who break the law.
If you break the law or conspire to commit heinous acts of violence against anyone, we will find you. We will hold you accountable.
Governor, I guess the obvious first question to start out with, how are you and the family doing?
Tim Skubik from our sister station in Lansing spoke with the governor in a one-on-one interview after her remarks.
You chose your words very carefully, but you described these gentlemen who have been charged with conspiracy as sick and depraved. Why those two words, Madam Governor?
Well, Tim, these were people that have been plotting to blow up the Capitol, have been identifying and plotting to hurt and kill law enforcement, to kidnap and kill me, it appears. And so these are not the actions of, stable people. This is a depraved situation. It is incredibly violent. It is incredibly serious. And I don't think anyone can take it lightly. And I don't think that we should parse our words.
The governor called on the president and leaders in Washington to condemn radical militia groups.
Could you address the possible link, directly or indirectly, with the comments of the president and this personal incident in your family's life?
Well, I can say this, that words matter and actions matter. And leaders, whether it is at the state level or it is at the federal level or it is the local level, who fraternize with militia groups, who encourage them and give them comfort and incite them, are a part of what is happening in terms of the actions that played out today in the last 24 hours. And they are complicit. And every one of us needs to hold them accountable to that.
We have Justin Kohler, who has been following this story, joining us now from Luther, Michigan. This is an area where we are told this militia group had been training at. Justin, what's the very latest on this investigation? We know a lot of details coming out in the last 24 hours.
Well, this plan was set to unfold very soon, Suzanne. The militia group had purchased a taser only about a week ago that they had planned to use during the governor's kidnapping. They wanted all of this done and wrapped up before the November election, which is, of course, only 25 days away. Here's the newest information we have this morning for you. Governor Whitmer will be in Traverse City, that's northern Michigan, in about an hour for a planned campaign event there. That's still going to happen. She told Good Morning America earlier this morning that Joe Biden had called her to check in and see how her and her family, they're holding up during this time. President Trump did not do that. Of course, he did send a volley of tweets her way yesterday. We've also learned this morning that Governor Whitmer was aware, at least to some extent, of some of the things that were happening in these plans. The governor and her family had been moved around the state as a result of activities that law enforcement was aware of in recent months. Now, let's go back to some of Donald Trump's, the president's tweets here. First, his remarks saying a terrible job that Governor Whitmer is doing, saying she should be thanking him rather than calling him a white supremacist. Again, this back and forth of Democrat groups calling on Trump to call out radicals, and then Republican groups, including Trump, saying that he has. He did issue a final tweet yesterday related to this incident, saying that he does not tolerate any extreme violence, even on those who oppose or attack him. Now, looking back at another one of the president's tweets earlier this spring, April 17th, the president tweeted in all caps, "Liberate Michigan." tweet's catching a lot of heat this morning. Many saying language in that tweet may have encouraged this kidnapping effort, though the FBI says they were already aware of this group in March. According to the criminal complaint document we have, which outlines their plan, that militia group began meeting in June. Now, moving forward, there are a couple things to track here. There were talks earlier this summer to ban all weapons at Michigan's Capitol building in Lansing after numerous rallies and protests there. Many of the arrested individuals from this criminal complaint even took part in some of those where they openly carried assault rifles on the Capitol grounds. Now, will they move forward to take any action to ban those weapons from the Capitol? Nothing was done yesterday, even though we know House Speaker Lee Chatfield could take immediate action to do that. We spoke to him yesterday. He said he believes that people have the right to bear arms. They just need to do that safely. This is all going to come to a head again early next month. It's not yet clear, though, if they're going to talk about this renewed push potentially to ban weapons from the Capitol. We do know, of course, the names of the 13 men outlined in that criminal complaint. We're still working to learn more of the specifics, though, as many of them have already been charged, some federally, some at the state level, for this attempt.
All right, Justin, thanks so much. Yeah, this is something that we'll continue to follow because, again, as you mentioned, last month there was a couple of proposals on the banning or limiting weapons inside the state capitol, so we'll just have to follow up and see what happens with that in Michigan. But we want to get to a quick update for you right now. This is on the Bill Cosby's appeal of his felony sexual assault conviction. Well, Pennsylvania Supreme Court will hear his appeal December 1st. The 83-year-old is serving a 3 to 10-year prison term right now. A lower appeals court had upheld his conviction, but the state's High Court agreed this year to review 2 key issues in this case. The family of a 74-year-old dementia patient was shocked to find out she ended up in jail after she walked away from her Florida nursing home just last week. It turns out police picked up the woman on an outstanding warrant from nearly a decade ago. Victoria Price breaks down the case.
When she wakes up in the morning, she doesn't know where she's at.
But Megan Donahue knows exactly where her mother Gwen Donahue woke up Monday morning, the Pasco County Jail, the last she says the 74-year-old dementia patient belongs.
She probably thinks that she's done something wrong and we have abandoned her.
Donahue says her mother wandered off from her Dade City nursing home last Wednesday. She made it 3 miles before police found her. But when they ran her name, they also found a warrant for the 74-year-old's arrest and booked her into the county jail.
When you heard about the fact that your mom had this 9-year-old outstanding warrant from Sumter County, that must have been a huge shock to you.
It was a huge shock to everybody. My mom has had no priors. She's just like this little old Catholic lady.
Donahue explains the warrant is from a decade-old DUI. Her mother paid the fines and completed community service, she says, but overlooked a 2-hour online course. And because she was booked without bond, she cannot be released until a judge signs off.
My mom shouldn't have to spend another minute there.
Law enforcement says their hands are tied. Dade City Police telling 8 on Your Side their officers would have broken the law by not taking her to jail. And the Pasco Sheriff's Office says it doesn't have the power to get inmates out.
Somebody should be looking out for the people that get caught up in the net and shouldn't be there.
And we have Victoria Price joining us now with more on this story from Tampa. Megan says her mom is in poor physical and mental health and has been receiving care at a nursing home. So is the jail prepared to take care of a nursing home resident?
To a certain extent, and that was a question that I had asked when we did the story earlier this week when she was still in jail. She was finally released late Monday night. It's very difficult. They do have medical staff. Of course, there are people who are incarcerated who are older in age, and especially now with COVID as a concern. I'm told that she was kept isolated. We know that there are a lot of cases that can spread through a jail. So the jail did the best, from what we can tell, to take care of her. But there were just a lot of really, really unfortunate things that all kind of fell into place, the sort of perfect storm, if you will, to allow this situation to happen. Everything from the nursing home to the department that arrested her, to the jail, to the court that had initially issued that warrant. And when you look at the story trying to figure out who is to blame here, in a lot of ways you could say that COVID and the pandemic is to blame, and not any of the other entities involved.
Yeah, what's interesting is, you asked all the right questions there. Being Megan, you can't even imagine hearing those words like your mom is, we found her, but she's in jail, and not knowing exactly what exactly happened. But another thing is, Given the nature of, her mental and physical health, do you think that, or did the jailer say, was there another way of taking care of this arrest warrant?
There really isn't. The police department, it's a small local department that found her and they picked her up. They would have been in contempt of court if they didn't take her to jail. Their hands really were tied. So it's one of those things where, like I said, it's really unfortunate from start to finish, and the pandemic just really made things worse. The fact that she was in transition at the nursing home, so she was not on the memory care floor just yet. They were working to move her there. She'd been living on the independent living floor. So she was completely free to go out for a walk. The problem is because her disease had been advancing, she went out for a walk, she got confused and wandered away. So, that's an unfortunate situation. Is there really anyone to blame there? Probably not. It's hard to say. And then the officers that were looking for her, they were just trying to find this woman. When they ran the name and saw that warrant, they had no other choice. It would have been against the law for them to not take her in. And then the county jail where she went, because this is not the county that the warrant was issued in, their hands really were tied as well. They have to just hold her until that other county takes action. And I spoke to an attorney who said, unfortunately, this has become very common with the pandemic. And under normal circumstances, when you arrest somebody in one county for a warrant out of another, if you're in the same state, typically that person is transported very quickly. The county that had the warrant handles it, and that situation is typically resolved, especially since this was a pretty minor thing. It was an old warrant, but for a pretty minor issue. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, they're not transporting people, and the attorney described it as a lot of people, if you're arrested in one county and wanted out of another, you're stuck in sort of this twilight zone, was the terminology that he used, until the county that issued the warrant takes action. And there was just so much miscommunication. They didn't even know until this woman's family started calling to try to get help that any of this had transpired, again, because this was such an old warrant that, again, was for a very minor issue.
Yeah, a very interesting case out of Tampa. Victoria, thanks for bringing that story to us. Take a look at this. Wow. An 8-year-old Israeli girl has gone viral with her pet snake. It's an 11-foot python named Belle. Yes, her mom says the two grew up together. They've just been filming, swimming, having fun outside. They say that the snake is named after the princess from Beauty and the Beast, but it turns out Belle is good company for the girl right now since her school is on lockdown because of the coronavirus. Wow, that girl is brave. And since COVID is keeping most people at home, I got to ask you, did you get your workout in today? Well, you can take some tips from this French bulldog right here. Forget the treadmill. He's just jogging along with the dogs he's watching on TV. Look at him go. He's just getting up close and personal. This little guy, get this, he's got over 23,000 Instagram followers. I wonder if that just so happened overnight because of this video here. I got to go follow him now. Putting out some good content this morning. All right, Disney and Pixar coming out with a new movie. It's called Soul, and it's going to make its debut on Disney Plus Christmas Day. Excited about this one. This movie is about a middle school band teacher finds himself in this metaphysical world where new souls are created. It was originally scheduled to come out in theaters in November, but of course the pandemic has pushed that out of the picture. But when you're looking at this video here, this trailer, you can imagine some good jams are going to come out of this film. I think it's going to be another good Pixar film that's going to be released. All right, before we go, it's a Friday, and that means planning something to do this weekend. We have Dean Richards, who has recommendations for movies to watch and TV shows to binge this weekend.
Now, some of you will remember the 1983 movie The Right Stuff, about the early heroes of the U.S. space program. Now the concept has been turned into a series about the men and women of the Mercury 7 program. Here's my Dean's List review.
John Glenn. Alan Shepard. We've got the best pilots in the United States.
New this weekend are the first two in an 8-hour series called The Right Stuff. It's the story not only of the brave pioneers in the early days of the U.S. space program, but also about what the women and families of the astronauts went through. The performances and plot lines in The Right Stuff are all exceptional, and there's just something about our attraction to all things space that make this series, produced by National Geographic and Leonardo DiCaprio, a must-see. Catch it on Disney+. For new movies this weekend, there's an all-star cast in a not-so-all-star comedy, The War with Grandpa. Robert De Niro, Uma Thurman, Cheech Marin, Jane Seymour, and young Oaks Fegley star in the story of the loving relationship between a grandfather and grandson. It's in select theaters now.
We call this headset the Black Box. An immersive virtual pathway to your memories.
There's the Amazon Prime thriller Black Box, a story about a man struggling to regain his memory after surviving a tragic car accident. Newcomer Mamadou Athi and Cosby Show veteran Tony Award winner Felicia Rashad star. In Charm City Kings, the humanity of dirt bike culture in inner city Baltimore takes center stage. See it on HBO Max. And my documentary pick of the week is called Deaf You, a coming-of-age series that follows a group of deaf students at a private college for the deaf and hard of hearing. It's an unfiltered, unexpected look at the highs and lows of their college life and a revealing insight into the world of people with hearing loss. This 8-episode series is now on Netflix.
We got an unsolved mystery here. Oh. And you know who did this? Not now, Hubie.
For a pre-Halloween pick, there's Hubie Halloween, the latest from Adam Sandler, in which he's a guy who loves Halloween and must save the town of Salem, Massachusetts from an escaped psych ward inmate played by Steve Buscemi. It's an irreverent and at times risque comedy that might not be right for the younger family members, with its occasional profanity and plenty of body fluid jokes. It's playing now on Netflix. Also on Netflix, there's the series The Haunting of Bly Manor, the story of an American au pair in England who lands a job caretaking 2 kids in a giant mansion whose parents have died. In Chicago, I'm Dean Richards.
All right, Dean, thanks so much. A lot of things to check out on Netflix. I'll tell you that. Away is really good for all those space fans out there. And then also, Darren Star, the creator of Sex and the City, he's come out with a new film, Emily in Paris. That's a really good series you should check out as well. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here Monday.